Hello, welcome to Pandora's Box. Today I will rank the top 10 cards of Magic the Gathering's Time Spiral Remastered according to concept and quality of illustration. Time Spiral Remastered is a consolidated reprint of the most iconic cards within the Time Spiral block. The Time Spiral block first came out 15 years ago. It is interesting to compare and contrast Magic's art style from 15 years ago with today's art. And Time Spiral Remastered has proven that great artwork is timeless. So here is my top 10 list of the most beautiful cards in Time Spiral Remastered. First, at number 10, I have Logic Knot by Kev Walker. This art feels different already compared to Magic art today. I feel that today's art has slightly thicker lines. The hair here looks like spaghetti, but it's the hair and the fallen leaves, right, that I feel elevate this artwork. At number 9 is Songyat by Thomas M. Baksa. This is the opposite of the last card. Wherein the last card had minimal outline, the outline for this illustration is thick and deliberate, and it feels like time has reversed 30 years for me, and I'm back to my childhood reading the Gruffalo. And number 8 is Akroma Angel of Fury by Darren Bader. Akroma is scorching hot here, figuratively and literally. I have a weakness for big busty waifus, especially when they are skimpily dressed and revealing a lot of cleavage. And I'm focusing so much on the cleavage that I purposely overlook the bland and uninspiring background here. Then at number 7, I have Angel's Grace by Zoltan Boros. This feels really like a comic book. It feels like I'm looking at a page out of a Marvel comic. This came out 15 years ago, but I feel like Magic art today, right, is trending towards this style. At number 6, I have Sarah Avenger by Scott N. Fisher. I mean, this is another busty waifu in a bikini, but why do they even need to reveal so much skin, especially in battle? Is it even practical or not? Why not wear more armor to protect yourself? But if the point, right, is to distract the enemy, then yes, I agree it is working. At number 5, I have Tomestalker by Alexei Bricklock. This is a demon that looks truly demonic and instills fear. The fire around his body magnifies the ferociousness of this demon, but I cannot help but be drawn to his anatomy. Like for example, where is his PP? Moving on to number 4, I have Sage Sliver by Richard Kane Ferguson. Richard Kane Ferguson was my favorite Magic artist when I was into Magic during my teens. I love his drawings, especially on cards like Arcane Denial and Pillage. His style is very unique that even today, we do not see many artists that mirror this style here. Richard Kane Ferguson is the Seth MacKinnon of his time. Then at number 3, I have Yavimaya Dryad by Rebecca Gay. Her artwork brings a feminine touch to Magic, which is usually characterized by masculine dragons and warriors. Even female characters in Magic are usually drawn from the male perspective, with big boobs and very little clothing. And artwork like the beautiful Yavimaya Dryad, right, helps to chip away at that label. And to prove that I'm not a male chauvinist pig who only cares about boobs, I'm giving this the Best Waifu of Time Spiral Remastered award. Now at number 2, I have Feldon of the Third Path by Chase Stone. How is this only at number 2? This is usually an easy number 1 for most other sets. Look at the quality of illustration here. See the details and the shading and the very subtle reflection on the window. I also love the cane, which is an Easter egg for another card from Magic's early history. Before I review the number 1 card of Time Spiral Remastered, let's look at some honorable mentions. A few of the art styles in Time Spiral Remastered cannot be found in later Magic sets. This honorable mention list should bring back a little bit of nostalgia. My first honorable mention is Restoration Angel by Wesley Burke. Like the guy in the picture, I'll also be down on my knees too if I see such a beautiful angel descending from the heavens. My next honorable mention is Containment Priests by John Stanko. The main character here is very well drawn, but is let down by the bland backdrop. My third honorable mention is Utabi Drake by Matt Kavota. I can tell the wings of this Utabi Drake is paper thin from the superb use of watercolor here. The next honorable mention is Islit Jailer by Matt Kavota. The jailer itself is creepy and all, but the hanging cadavers are what really captures my eye in this illustration here. My last honorable mention is Umbral Scout by Quinton Hoover. Quinton Hoover is another very iconic old school Magic artist. This is not one of his best works, but he has a very distinct style and I just want to highlight it here. Before I review the number 1 card for Time Spiral Remastered, please remember to like and subscribe to Pandora's Box and turn on the notification button. I post new videos daily, so please remember to check back for more content like this. The number 1 most beautiful card in Time Spiral Remastered is Italy Primal Storm by Raymond Swanland. The artwork on this card is epic. The Spinosaurus itself is fierce and animated. The backdrop with the mist and the mountains, right, is worthy of being a card all by itself. But what really brings the card over the top is the lightning. The lightning is the cherry on top of the cake. And this card is super deserving of the number 1 most beautiful card in Time Spiral Remastered. This is my list for the top 10 most beautiful cards in Time Spiral Remastered. My list, of course, is very subjective, and please let me know if you don't agree with me. If you like what you see, please visit my channel for more box openings, set reviews, top 10s, and content created for nerds in general. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!